Deep into the eyes, read them like a book. Trapped inside a prison, gotta free them like a crook. Make off with the loot, made off for the joke. Treated like these cowards never needed what we took, and we repeat it like a hook. Caught in the deep, come back like Wheezy. Card 3, sensation. Wait, then pause the beat. Eyes don't lie, truth still hard to see. They're begging me to show them, they're saying that I owe them, but I'll never give it up. Not for you, not for no one. Foreign ride, touring, soaring, open road, exploring.
Yeah, welcome to the show. This is Smoke the Competition, and I'm your host, Eric Sojash. Thank you for checking us out today. It's greatly appreciated. Please subscribe to the channel. You could also follow us on Twitter at Sojash Sports. In today's episode, I want to break down my 2024 top running back prospects. I got a list of running backs that I've been going through this offseason. Went through all of their tape, so I want to break that down for you guys, give you a couple of those highlights that I liked, also let you know exactly which running backs I see as the top prospects going into this draft. I got a list of 1 till 5, so stay tuned. We're going to go through all of those details, have a lot of fun with that. Please give me your comments, some feedback, let me know what you think of the list. This is not going to be like the previous seasons where we have a Bijan Robinson or a Jahmyr Gibbs clear-cut superstar running backs. I think this group is a little closer together, so it's going to lead for some debate. Everybody's going to have their flavor of the month, their preference. I got mine, so sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Once again, my name is Eric Sojash. This is Smoke the Competition. Let's go. Number 1, Jonathon Brooks, Texas.
Early. Now Brooks makes a cut in space. Brooks accelerates. Texas touchdown.
This season he played 6 games with a broken hand. Brooks running right, breaks a tackle, has the corner at the 30, at the 20, inside the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, you're going to see everything worked out. You're going to see another block coming.
Ewers off play action, just his 3rd pass attempt, hitting Brooks out in space. He's very dangerous. He's past the 40. Brooks into TCU territory. Inside the 30. Inside the 20. Brooks stumbles, hits the pylon, and he's...
All right, I'm rolling with Jonathon Brooks out of Texas as my number 1 running back in this draft class. As I previously mentioned, this was a really tough call. These running backs are pretty much stacked together. It's all about what your flavor is. For me, Jonathon Brooks adds a little bit of everything. I view him as a 3-down back. I view him as the most explosive all-around back in terms of in and out of the hole, in terms of his shiftiness for his size. He's got great contact balance. He was a top player at Texas, killing it, coming off a great season before it ended with injury. He had, 187 rushes, 1,139 yards, 6.1 yards per carry, and 10 touchdowns. The kid is phenomenal. I think the only thing that concerns you is the ACL injury. Modern day science, modern day health. I believe he will come back 100%. I'm going with Jonathon Brooks. That's my number 1 running back in the 2024 draft class. Number 2, Trey Benson, Florida State.
Benson goes north-south. Benson takes it to the house. 62 yards. Back at you. Everybody lined up close to the football. Benson. First down. Still running. Trey Benson. All the way to the end zone. Hat-trick touchdown.
My number 2 running back is Trey Benson out of Florida State. Now, this is splitting hairs for me. I really do like Trey's game. I believe he's also a very explosive back. Great contact balance. Great at turning the corner. Beating his man down the field. I think he's actually a little bit more explosive than my previously pick as Jonathon Brooks. He doesn't get caught in the open field. I think he's still running away from defenses all now. So Trey is a very good prospect. Like I said, you're splitting hairs. I could put him as my number 1. I think he is a 3-down back that will translate well at the NFL level. He's coming off a great season where he had 156 rushes for 905 yards, 5.8 yards per carry, 14 touchdowns. Did a lot of winning at Florida State as well. They could have used him more, in my opinion, and he's a great running back. Got some fresh legs for you. So Trey Benson, my number 2 back in this class. Easily could have been a number 1. Let's go, Trey. Number 3, Blake Corum, Michigan.
Corum with a hole down the sideline. Gonna get there. Blake the Great. Touchdown, Wolverine. 30 yards. Corum
dancing. Corum breaks a tackle to the end zone. Blake the Great, touchdown, Wolverine.
Isolated on the safety. This is Sonny Styles. Watch here, third level move.
Blake Corum, his first carry is a good one. Make it great inside the 25.
My number 3 running back in this draft class is Blake Corum, coming out of Michigan. What a special season he's coming off of. Undefeated season, capping it off with the national title. So Blake did a lot of winning. He's coming off 2 back-to-back phenomenal seasons. The difference with Corum and some of those other backs is he's actually been heavily used. Jim Harbaugh did not shy away from using Blake. He's coming off a season with 258 rushes, 1,245 yards, 4.8 yards per carry, and a whopping 27 touchdowns. Anytime Michigan got into the red zone, it was the Blake Corum show, and he delivered. The guy has a crazy jump cut. That's probably the thing that I love the most about his game. He's got great vision. Once again, great contact balance. He's low to the ground. He's a shorter back, very strong. I love his game. It's going to depend on where he lands, but I do see a little bit of that Josh Jacobs in him. Blake Corum, my 3rd running back in this class. Phenomenal guy. Love the way he interviews. I think he'll translate extremely well at the next level. Number 4. Bucky Irving, Oregon.
The way Nick's is.
2nd and 11. Bucky Irving's going to be able to get something big off the left side and more breaking a tackle. Irving splitting defenders and getting it all back and more. First down, Ducks.
5.
Bucky Irving skips through the line. Bounce it to the outside. Irving to the corner. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon.
You see Bucky missing, making people miss and breaking tackles. There's 1. There's 2.
My number 4 running back in this draft class is Bucky Irving out of Oregon. Another great running back. Now, I'm a little higher on Bucky than the consensus. I'm happy to say that. I'm going to step ahead of the crowd on this one. To me, Bucky's a special running back. He was a lot of running and a lot of receiving at Oregon. He was someone that Bo Nix relied on a lot. He's coming off a season with 186 rushes, 1,180 yards, 6.3 yards per carry, and 11 touchdowns. For a smaller back, he is very tough. He can squeeze through those holes. Great vision again, great balance. I love his burst. I love his short to medium range acceleration. I think he's one of the best, if not the best in the class at doing that. Bucky Irving, to me, is like that breakout guy that you're looking for. He's probably going to go a little deeper in drafts. They might sleep on his size. But to me, he's a lot like what we saw in Kyren Williams in L.A. I was big on Kyren. I'm glad that worked out. So I'm going to rank Bucky Williams, my 4th running back. Look out for him. I think he's going to translate well at the NFL level. Number 5, Jalen Wright, Tennessee.
Jalen Wright, big opening off the right side. Off to the races and maybe gone. Jalen Wright, 1 snap, touchdown, Tennessee.
The way they won that game by running the football, playing physical. Defense was fantastic. And here goes the run game to start it here in the first quarter. That is going to be a touchdown for Jalen Wright.
At number 5, and rounding out my top 5 running backs of the 2024 draft class, I'm going with Jalen Wright out of Tennessee. Now, this kid is phenomenal. He shot up everybody's draft board after his combine, just blazing speed. You saw it on tape all season. He didn't have a lot of touches, but with the touches he had, everything was liable to be a house call. What is he coming off? 137 rushes, 1,013 yards, a whopping 7.4 yards per carry. Only 4 touchdowns. We'd like to see a little bit more production in the red zone there. But he is a strong back considering he's considered a speed guy. I like his build. I think he's going to translate really well at the next level. Jalen Wright, don't sleep on him. Great back, great production to see. His body's got a lot of legs left. I think he's going to blow up in the NFL depending on where he lands. Let's go, Jalen. Well, that rounds out my top 5 running backs of the 2024 draft class. Having a look at the guys that just missed the cut, I got Braylon Allen out of Wisconsin, big bruising back, unbelievable athleticism, super young. You know those Wisconsin backs are dangerous. I really wanted to squeeze him into my top 5, especially considering how good Jonathan Taylor has done in the NFL. But I put him at number 6. I might have to regret that one. I also got Audric Estime, another big bruising back out of Notre Dame. Don't sleep on his athleticism, his work ethic. The guy was going hard at the NFL Combine, wasn't too happy with his speeds there, came back, had a great pro day. Will Shipley, very shifty little guy, unbelievable talent out of Clemson, super productive. Another talent here that I really think is going to translate at the next level. He can catch, he can run in between the tackles, even considering he's not the bigger back. And then Marshawn Lloyd out of USC. I believe this kid runs hard, reminds me a little bit of Pacheco in his running style. Another back that, I think can translate here depending on where he goes. These are the rest of my top backs of the 2024 draft class. Can't wait to see where they land. I think they'll all be great running backs at the next level. Well, that concludes today's episode. Thank you dearly for checking us out. We greatly appreciate it. Please subscribe to the channel. Once again, give us a follow on Twitter at Sojash Sports. My name's Eric Sojash. Peace, love, and let's continue to smoke the competition.
Deep into the eyes, read them like a book. Trapped inside a prison, gotta free them like a crook. Make off with the loot, made off for the joke. Treated like these cowards never needed what we took, and we repeat it like a hook. Caught in the deep, come back like